So, have you ever felt like your brain is just, well, full? Not because you've been cramming for an exam or anything, but just from, the everyday noise.
Oh, absolutely. It's like your mind just collects stuff. Clutter. Day in, day out.
Exactly. Like a house that needs tidying.
Yeah.
Your brain is constantly taking things in, isn't it? Thoughts, images, things you hear, wordies, just background noise.
It is. And if you don't consciously clean it out, it gets crowded, really crowded.
And then you get that tired mind feeling, right?
Yeah.
Where focus is hard, maybe you feel a bit down, or making even simple decisions feels like climbing a mountain.
Yeah, it's surprising how much we just accumulate without noticing, which leads us to this idea of mental hygiene.
Mental hygiene, like brushing your teeth but for your brain.
Precisely. It's not just about feeling less stressed, though that's a definite plus. The real aim is mental clarity.
Clarity. Like things feeling clean and organized up there. Under control.
Exactly. That feeling of inner spaciousness, being easy to understand even to yourself.
Okay. Because often I think people see mental health or strength as this like huge abstract thing, something complicated or far away.
Right. But what our sources are really showing is that mental strength starts small. It's built with everyday habits. It's about how you think, how you talk to yourself, how you tackle problems.
So strong minds are built, not just born.
That's the core idea. They're deliberately built, one thought, one habit at a time.
I like that. And this cleaning metaphor, it's not about forgetting things or escaping, is it?
Not at all. It's more about letting go of what isn't helping you anymore.
Okay, so those old worries or regrets, they're like old boxes cluttering up a room.
That's a great way to put it. They take up space you could use for, new energy, fresh ideas. You have to clear out the old stuff.
Makes sense. So our mission today in this deep dive, what are we focusing on?
We're diving into 5 simple but really potent habits from the source material. Habits designed to help reset your thoughts and build those strong mental foundations.
And the best part, I think, is how accessible they are. You can do them daily, even when you're swamped or stressed out.
Absolutely. No money needed, no fancy tools, just your attention and a bit of time. It's about big shifts through small, consistent actions.
So the key takeaway is really about choice, the power to choose our thoughts.
That's it. Realizing you have that power, and through that choice, finding more peace, focus, and ultimately strength. It's incredibly empowering when you grasp it.
Okay, let's dig into the first habit then. Practice the power of silence. Create a mental pause. It sounds simple, but in our world today, finding actual silence is, well, it's rare, isn't it?
It really is. Which makes it incredibly powerful when you do find it. We're just constantly bombarded, notifications, traffic, online stuff.
Yeah, our minds aren't really built for that constant input, are they? They need a break, a pause.
Exactly. A mental pause. That's the term. It's a short, conscious break. You deliberately stop thinking, reacting, absorbing.
So it's not just zoning out or being lazy.
No, it's intentional. It's a deliberate decision to rest and reset your mind. Think of it like hitting refresh on your computer. It builds discipline.
And why is that so crucial? That deep silence.
Well, think about that constant information flow. Your mind is like a glass that's always full, right? Every new thought just makes it overflow.
Leading to overwhelm, anxiety, or sometimes just feeling numb.
Exactly. Silence is like gently pouring out what's not needed, creating space. Mental real estate, as you said.
So how do we actually do that, practically speaking? Does it have to be a silent room?
Not necessarily absolute quiet. It's more about turning down the mental volume. Maybe sit quietly for 5 minutes, close your eyes, listen to your breath.
Or turn off the phone for a bit. Take a slow walk without music.
Perfect examples. Simple things that give your brain breathing room. And that space helps with focus, creativity, calm. It's the antidote to constant overstimulation.
You mentioned overstimulation. That's basically too much input exhausting the brain.
Precisely. And silence is the medicine for that.
So what happens in that silence? What are you supposed to do?
That's the beauty of it. Nothing. You just let thoughts slow down, let your breath settle, no problem solving needed. Just be.
And in that stillness, what emerges?
You start to notice your real thoughts, your actual feelings. That quieter inner voice starts to surface.
Okay, so silence isn't emptiness. It's clarity, peace.
Exactly. It's clarity, it's peace. Just a few minutes can start that reset process, like restarting a tired computer. It's surprisingly effective.
So the challenge is just to try it. 5 minutes, no phone, no noise.
Just give it a shot. You might find it becomes a really powerful anchor in your day.
All right. So once we've created that space with silence, what's next? Habit 2. Dump your thoughts. Use journaling for mental clarity.
Yes, this tackles that feeling of having too many thoughts swirling around, making it hard to concentrate.
Oh yeah, like lying awake at night, mind racing.
Yeah.
Or feeling blocked and restless during the day. Signs of a cluttered mind.
Definitely, a mind full of unprocessed stuff. And journaling is one of the best ways to clean up that mental mess.
So just writing things down. Notebook, app, whatever.
Exactly. It doesn't need to be literature. It's private. It's for your clarity. Bringing thoughts out into the open so you can manage them.
You used the analogy of a full closet earlier. Journaling is like pulling everything out onto the bed to see what's actually there.
That's a perfect way to describe it. You see it all, then decide what to keep, what to, well, get rid of. Creates instant breathing room.
So how do we journal effectively for this? Are there specific ways?
The sources point to 3 really simple, effective methods. First, the brain dump.
Brain dump. Sounds messy.
It can be. You just write everything that's in your head. No filter, no judgment. Maybe start with, I feel overwhelmed because, or right now I'm thinking about, just get it out.
And that feeling of overwhelm,
Yeah.
having too much to handle, writing it down helps reduce that.
Dramatically. Externalizing it makes it feel less heavy, more manageable.
Okay, what's the second way?
An emotion tracker. Simply noticing and noting your feelings each day. Today I felt anxious because, or today I felt happy when.
Why track emotions specifically?
It helps you see patterns, things that repeat regularly. Understanding those emotional habits gives you so much insight into your own responses.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And the third method?
The gratitude list.
Oh.
Super simple. Each evening, write down maybe 3 things you're thankful for, big or small.
Like a good cup of coffee or a nice chat with a colleague?
Exactly. Gratitude, that feeling of being thankful, actively shifts your focus from the negative to the positive. It cleans out negativity.
Does it have to be daily, though? Journaling.
Not necessarily daily, no. Consistency is the key. Doing it regularly without giving up, even a few times a week, makes a difference.
Consistency, okay. So doing it regularly, making it a habit.
Right. And if you get stuck, blank page staring back at you,
Yeah, what then?
just start writing. I don't know what to write, or ask yourself questions. What's bothering me? What do I need to let go of? What am I proud of today? You'd be surprised what comes out.
So journaling isn't about perfect writing. It's about connecting with yourself, slowing down, letting go.
Precisely. It's about being honest with yourself. And that honesty brings that feeling of a clean, focused, free mind.
Okay, moving on to habit 3. Rewire your inner voice. Use positive self-talk. We all have their voice, don't we? The one inside commenting on everything.
That quiet commentator whispering things like, I can't do this, or I messed that up again.
It might be quiet, but it's incredibly influential, isn't it?
Hugely. Your inner voice shapes your feelings, your beliefs, even who you become. That's why rewiring it is so crucial for mental strength.
Rewiring.
Yeah.
Like changing the connections, replacing the negative stuff with healthier thoughts.
Exactly. Updating your internal programming, so to speak. Because often that negative self-talk becomes automatic, doesn't it?
Oh, totally. I'll never get this right. They probably think I'm stupid. It feels like truth because we've heard it so often in our own heads.
Right. But they're just patterns, mental habits. And the good news is patterns can be changed.
So that's where positive self-talk comes in. But it's not about lying to yourself, pretending everything's perfect.
Not at all. It's about speaking to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and strength, like a good friend would. Applying that same compassion inward.
Okay, it makes sense. How do we actually do the rewiring? What are the steps?
3 key steps. First, catch the negative thought. You have to notice it first. Awareness is key.
Right. Can't change what you don't see. So just ask, what did I just say to myself?
Yes. And if it's critical or discouraging, making you feel less confident or hopeful, just acknowledge it. Maybe even jot it down quickly. Shine a light on that inner critic.
Okay, caught it. Then what?
Step 2, challenge the thought. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is thinking this helpful right now?
So confronting it rather than just accepting it.
Exactly. Many negative thoughts aren't facts, they're fears or old stories. If you think, I always fail, challenge it. Remember a time you succeeded, or learn something valuable from a mistake.
Got it. Challenge its validity and helpfulness. And the third step.
Change the message. Deliberately replace the old unhelpful thought with something constructive, something supportive.
So instead of, I'm terrible at English, maybe I'm learning English and improving every day.
Perfect. Or instead of, nobody cares what I think, maybe I have valuable ideas and I can choose to share them. It takes practice, but your brain starts to internalize the new message.
And affirmations can help with this, those short positive statements.
Yes, affirmations are powerful tools. Things like, I am strong and capable, I learn from mistakes, I deserve peace. Repeating them daily helps build confidence and proactively shape your mindset. They're like mental conditioning.
So the inner voice isn't the enemy, it just needs training.
It's a guide, but it needs good direction. Feed it doubt, it leads you astray. Feed it encouragement and truth, it leads you forward with strength.
It won't change overnight, obviously.
No, but every time you catch and change a negative thought, you're cleaning your mind bit by bit. That adds up to real, lasting change.
Okay, on to habit 4. Simplify your inputs. Choose what you feed your brain. This connects to that idea of the mind needing healthy food, right?
Exactly. Just like your body needs good nutrition, your mind needs healthy inputs. The information, energy, content you consume daily.
But we often just consume without thinking, don't we? Scrolling, watching, listening, reacting.
All day long.
Okay.
And not all of that input is good for us. Some can be toxic, negative, or just plain overwhelming.
Define input here. What does that cover?
Basically anything you allow into your mind. Social media, news, conversations, music, podcasts, books. It's all input, and your brain processes it all.
And too much bad input creates mental clutter, like mental junk food.
Precisely. It leaves your mind feeling tired, distracted, restless. So simplifying your inputs is key for clarity.
How do we simplify? Where do we start?
First step, notice what affects you. Start paying attention. Ask yourself, how do I feel after scrolling Instagram for 30 minutes? Does this news site leave me energized or stressed?
Are these conversations lifting me up or dragging me down? That kind of thing.
Exactly. Noticing the impact is the first step to choosing more mindfully, doing things with awareness and intention, not just on autopilot.
Okay, so notice the impact. Yeah. What's next?
Second, limit low-quality content. Identify the stuff that consistently drains you. Maybe it's gossip, endless drama feeds, toxic news cycles, constant notifications.
That toxic stuff, emotionally or mentally harmful things.
Right. You don't have to eliminate everything, but consciously reduce your exposure. Choose content that educates, uplifts, or helps you grow instead.
Maybe try an input-free hour each day.
That's a fantastic idea. No phone, no screens, no external noise. Just be. It's incredibly refreshing, gives you new energy, clears your head.
And the third part of simplifying.
Feed your brain on purpose. Actively replace the noise with positive, nourishing input. Watch that inspiring documentary. Read a helpful book. Listen to a growth-focused podcast. Spend time in nature. Have hopeful conversations.
It really is like choosing food, isn't it? If it makes your mind feel heavy, tired, or anxious, it's probably not nourishing.
It's that simple. You get to choose what you let in.
Is there a rule of thumb, like the 80-20 rule?
That's a great practical approach. Aim for maybe 80% of your input to be positive, helpful, focused. The other 20% can be lighter, fun, random stuff. But keep the balance in check. You're in control.
So cleaning your mind is also about what you choose to let in, not just what you clear out.
Absolutely. Feed your brain well, and managing everything else, emotions, thoughts, decisions, becomes so much easier. It leads to that lighter, stronger, clearer state.
Which brings us perfectly to habit 5. Move your body to move your mind. Physical action equals mental reset. This connection often gets overlooked, doesn't it?
Totally. People talk about mental strength, but forget the body. But the truth is, they are deeply, fundamentally connected.
So if your mind feels stuck, anxious, heavy, moving your body is the quickest way to shift that.
It's often the fastest reset button you have, and it doesn't have to be intense exercise. Short walks, some stretches, even just deep breathing.
Why does movement work so well for clearing the head? What's the sciencey bit?
Well, movement releases endorphins. Those are your body's natural mood boosters. They reduce stress, increase energy, create feelings of pleasure. They literally help you feel clearer and calmer.
Endorphins, right. I like the analogy you mentioned about thoughts being like water in a stream.
Yeah, if you sit still too long, the water gets muddy, stagnant. Movement gets it flowing again, makes it clearer. Thoughts smooth out, problems seem smaller. You get a fresh perspective.
So practically, how can we use movement for this mental reset?
Several simple ways. First, walk with awareness. Leave the phone behind. Look around, notice things, feel your feet hit the ground, focus on your breath.
It's not about fitness goals, just mental break, being present.
Exactly. It clears thoughts like wind clears clouds. It grounds you. Awareness, being fully present, is key here.
Okay, walking. What else?
Second, stretch the stress out. Even 5 minutes helps release tension, that physical tightness in muscles or mental tightness from stress. Stretching tells your brain to relax.
Focus on shoulders, neck, back, where stress tends to hang out.
Good places to start. And third, use movement as a daily reset. Feeling stuck in your thoughts. Don't just sit there stewing.
Get up, move around, dance break, jumping jacks.
Whatever works. Physical action shifts your emotional state way faster than overthinking can. It's hitting that reset button, starting fresh.
And movement helps with focus too, right? Wakes up a foggy brain.
Definitely. Like flipping a light switch. It also tells your nervous system the part controlling feelings and responses, hey, it's okay, I'm here, I'm in control. It's a direct signal to calm down and sharpen up.
It's interesting how often the best ideas or calmest feelings come after some movement.
It's true. Learn to trust that habit. It's like a secret switch for peace and clarity. An active body really does lead to an alive, clear, resilient mind.
So wrapping this all up, mental strength isn't some innate gift, is it?
Not at all. It's a skill developed through consistent practice of habits like these.
And what mental strength really means day to day. It's not about being tough all the time.
No, it's more about staying calm under pressure, choosing your response instead of just reacting emotionally, and knowing yourself amidst confusion. Self-awareness.
And that starts small, like one thought at a time.
One thought, then another, building into habits. And those habits shape your mindset, your whole way of thinking, your beliefs, your attitude. That strong mindset helps you face challenges without crumbling.
Okay, so let's quickly recap the tools we've discussed, these 5 habits.
Sure. Silence gives your mind essential space to breathe and reset.
Journaling helps unload the weight of thoughts, like decluttering.
Positive self-talk rewires that inner voice into an encouraging guide.
Mindful input protects your focus and energy from noise.
And movement acts as that quick reset for emotions and mental fog. Each one is like a workout for your mind.
And using them daily, even briefly, trains your mind to be stronger, calmer, more focused.
Exactly. And to make it stick, a few final thoughts on consistency.
Yeah, how do we make this last?
First, start small. Seriously. Pick one habit, 5 minutes. Don't try to overhaul everything overnight. Small actions done consistently, regularly, without giving up, create the big changes.
Makes sense. And second?
Track your progress. Notice the shifts. Are you feeling a bit more patient, more focused, calmer? Write it down. Acknowledge the progress. Even if it feels slow, it's happening.
Okay, track it. And third?
And this is so important. Be kind to yourself. Mental strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about knowing how to recover, how to get back to a better state when you do feel down.
So permission to rest, forgiving mistakes, self-compassion.
Absolutely. Treat yourself like you'd treat a good friend going through a tough time. That kindness is the foundation of resilience.
That really resonates. It leads back to that powerful idea you mentioned. Thoughts become words. Words become habits. Habits become your character. And your character creates your life.
It's profound chain reaction.
And just by listening to this, engaging with these ideas, you've already taken a really important step, haven't you? Made a choice to grow, to reset.
You absolutely have. So keep going. One breath, one journal page, one positive thought, one mindful choice, one step at a time.
The more you clean your mind, the more space you create for peace, for purpose, for your own power. Your strongest self is in there.
Now you have the tools to connect with it.